Very much. Our next speaker is Bob Scott. What would your approach be to managing our sewer and water systems? You may also address other aspects of Franklin's infrastructure if you'd like to.
Well, first let me say that at this time, I think the water and sewer system is being adequately managed. We do have problems due to the old age of these systems and a problem with stormwater runoff. I believe that we should ensure that all new projects in town and the ETJ take the stormwater runoff problem into consideration. We definitely need to be looking at a second and a much larger water source. I believe the confluence of the Colosage and the Little Tennessee River may well be the answer. No town can ignore its water, sewer, streets, police, and fire services. This is what infrastructure is. We cannot ignore it because to do so, we create a town that's unattractive to anybody or everybody. Now, my philosophy of governing can be summed up by what Justice Louis Brandeis said. The most important political office is that of the private citizen. He also said public discussion is a political duty. And thanks to the sponsors of this forum, this is exactly what we're seeing tonight, a public duty, political duty. I make you a couple of promises. I will defend civil liberties. I will ensure that the town government remains open and that everyone, regardless of their race, sex, or socio-economic class, will have a say in town business. As your mayor, I will listen. Everywhere I go, I hear, I own a business in Franklin, but I cannot vote. I pay taxes. I agree. This doesn't sound fair, but that's the way that it is. So I propose that one night a month we will have a meeting where everyone can come in and talk about the business of the town without the 5-minute public comment period we have now. You may not have a vote, but I'm going to make sure that you have a voice. I plan to be available to talk with anyone whenever it is convenient for that person who wants to talk. I've been here for 46 years and I've had many opportunities to leave, but I chose to stay because I love and I care for Macon County. I married Nancy Seiler, whose family roots go back in Macon County to the early 1800s. Nancy taught school here for 30 years and she served on the Franklin Town Board for 11 years. Along with Merle Dryman, she started many of the beautification projects in Franklin. So if you vote for me, you'll be getting a total of 21 years of elected service to Franklin. We also have 2 children. I do not believe that leaders are born. I believe they're made. Since I graduated from the Army National Guard's Officer Candidate School back in 1965, I've been studying and working to be a better leader. I received a fellowship to attend the Center for Creative Leadership's Leadership Development Program, and I completed the Leadership Challenge at the FBI's National Academy. I learned years ago that the best trait of a leader is that sometimes it is best to get out of the way and let the people who you're leading take over while helping them to develop their ideas. As mayor, my job is not to be a manager, but to make sure that the town employees have the tools they need to do their job and for me to support them. Leadership and management must go hand in hand, although they're not the same thing. The town manager's job is to plan, organize, coordinate, and carry out the policies set by the mayor and the town board. The mayor's job is to inspire and motivate. I want Franklin, with the help of the residents, the business owners, and the town employees, to develop a strategic plan for the next 5, 10, and 20 years. We will identify what it is we do, who we do it for, and how do we excel in what we do. What we do as a town government is to serve everyone and make sure that what we do meets the public purpose. Franklin's obligations and ideas should be shared and hammered out by everybody. I've been the lone vote against several issues that face the town, and consequently I've been called a loose cannon or difficult to work with. I do not believe in groupthink, whereby a group of people in which the desire for harmony or conformity in the group results in an incorrect and deviant decision-making process. On the other hand, I propose to have the town of Franklin post all town job openings, propose a formal procedure to advertise vacancies on town boards, commissions, and authorities to ensure that anyone interested in serving the town of Franklin gets a fair chance to apply. And I have proposed that all minutes of closed meetings be open to the public after the reason for secrecy is passed. All of these things have been adopted. I've been shaped by seeing some awful things. I've seen abject poverty, starving children, and the struggle for civil rights. I've been in countries where the people it's going fast, isn't it? To fund Macon County. I worked on grants to fund Macon County's domestic violence law enforcement units. I hired the first full-time female medical technician, emergency medical technicians for the county's EMS, and I've served on the REACH board for many years. I'm an active member of the League of Women Voters. And two more ideas that I have from Franklin is the development of the Whitmire property into multi-use with spaces such as a place for a farmer's market, hiking, and back. Okay, thank you, and I will step down. Thank you so much.